person who didn't have a shield, didn't create a separation. Yo, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. On this video, I want to give my input and my opinion and thoughts and analyzation on the Kanye West documentary. If you haven't seen it, it is a 3-episode documentary on Netflix. It's kind of long for 3 episodes. Each episode is like an hour, but it's very well worth watching, especially if you love Kanye West and his music like I do. Kanye West is he my favorite artist? Him and Drake are one of my favorite artists of all time, like legitimately my favorite artist of all time. Kanye West, his ability to create music, and even when he raps and his words and how he says things, it always has hit me. He's one of the artists that I have listened to his entire discography and like pretty much everything he comes out with. It just hits me in a certain way. He's just an amazing artist overall. One thing that I did analyze and see about Kanye and why he encountered the issues that he did. If you haven't seen the documentary, you don't even have to see it to understand the issues that he's been through with the media and his mental health and the people calling him arrogant and whatnot. And I realized as I was watching this documentary and as I reflected on as an outsider and a fan looking into his life, this documentary just showed me straight up why he encountered these problems. And this is my opinion, and it's because he's a sensing type. If you're familiar with the Myers-Briggs personality assessment test, there is a sensing type, and this sensing type lets and lives by allowing the world to influence him, allowing the world to come in, and they also let out. They're very sensual, they're very feeling, they're very in the moment, they'll take and absorb everything in. And that, I believe, in my opinion and in my perspective, again, I got my degree in psychology from UC Santa Cruz. I flex that degree in these videos once in a while. And that is something that I feel contributed to his mental health and to the situations that he's gotten into through the media and everything. And the reason is he lets everything in. He lets everything in. Hate, love, he let his mother in. If you watch this documentary, his love for his mother, he absorbed it all, and he just loved it all in, and he poured it all out. He took in and he pushes out. He absorbs everything in and he pushes everything out, whether it's good or it's bad. He took in everything that was good and everything that was bad, and he let go everything that was good and he let go everything that was bad. He gave it out. So that is one of the big reasons that I saw in my perspective of what made Kanye West's mental health and his actions lead to this type of personality, which is just a person who didn't have a shield, didn't create a separation. And he was just so in touch with his feelings and taking it all in and then letting his fucking feelings out, whether they were right or wrong or orderly or chaotic. He let them out and he let everything in. And I feel like this is one thing that I'm the complete opposite of. I'm very separate with people. I'm very separate with my environment. I don't let things in very easily. I have a good force field around myself, and I feel like that's what Kanye West was very much so in need of was a force field around the world and him. Just a space where things could either be accepted into his world or dropped completely. And he didn't have that. He absorbed everything. And I think that was an amazing thing at first because of what he let out, and he was to take inspiration in and push amazing music out. But eventually he let so much bad, and at the top, being the most famous celebrity of all time and music genius literally of all time, being at that height, letting everything in is not a smart idea at all. And Kanye West made I don't want to say it was a mistake, but it was a personality trait that wasn't changed that helped him at the beginning and that I see continued as he excelled up, he didn't create that space between him and the world. And I feel that's what overwhelmed him, and what also caused him to push out a bunch of crazy and chaotic shit that eventually people just call him crazy and dismiss him. It is very unfortunate for him to be in the situation that he is. Not saying that he is in a bad place. He may be in an amazing place. I don't know him. So I guess what I want to leave off with is always create a force field like Kanye West kind of didn't with the world around you, enough that you could actually say, you know what, this is bullshit. No, thank you. And be calm and move about your day with no judgment and just easy moving, but also allow things in so much so that you could actually sense and feel life and feel that joy and feel that discomfort. And honestly, like the Tao says, you know, the middle path, walk that middle path, have a force field, separate yourself from things that are disempowering you or fake or not real, that can bring you down, but also be open enough to receive life and the love and even sometimes the pain that comes with it, and let that also change you in a positive way. You know, we need to be able to be in the middle of both extremes. And unfortunately, I think Kanye West is an extreme person. So he was on a completely strong side of that sensing spectrum that led to an amazing musical, artistic career in fashion and in everything he does. But it was so extreme that that negative also was at its full extreme, and we ended up with a certain situation on his end. So create a force field strong enough to discern tragedy in your life, but porous enough to let in great things and life. And hopefully that helps your life and you have the ability to live it to your fullest. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in another video. Peace out.